Hey guys, this is Savior, and I've come to do a Pale Moon profile. This deck isn't completed, so it's more of a budget deck currently, but it'll be completed pretty soon, hopefully, if I can get a job to finish the deck off, hopefully. But this is what I have so far, and it's more of a Robert-based deck currently. I hope to transition to Pharah when she comes out, because Pharah's really good, so let's get things started off. We play Girl Who Crossed the Gap because she's probably and arguably one of the best starters in the game. She lets you search out any unit from your soul, and it can be really vital because not only does it provide a 5k boost, it has a phenomenal effect as well. So we'll leave it over there. Now this is the trigger lineup. We're on 4 crits, 4 stand triggers that unflip, or unflip triggers, that's what I call them because that's what I use them for. And then I run 4 of the soul charging draw trigger. This can be more useful for the Pharah because you can actually hit it off with her because it's 15, which requires 1 additional card to guard with against 10Ks. And then to finish it off, we run the 4 standard teal triggers. And I run 1 Popcorn Boy. Specifically only 1 though, because he's freaking cute. And moving on into the grade 1 lineup. I only have 1 perfect card, but I would run probably 2 or 3 more, probably 3 with the upcoming break reds coming out. And then moving on, we have one of the best cards of the deck. This is Purple Trapezes. It lets you soul swap and rearrange your columns a lot better. There's also a little loop that you can do with it that I'll show you at the end of the video. But overall, it lets you get the cards you need in the soul and help set up those columns. 3 of the Midnight Bunnies. I'd probably drop 1 or 2 of these and then maybe 1 of these for the perfect cards. But what she does is enable the loop, and basically the loop works like this, is that you have some random Vanguard and then this card into the soul, and then a unit in the rear guard rested. Basically you hit with your Vanguard and then you counterblast 1, move it into the soul, and then this comes out standard, and then this goes into the soul, and it comes out of the soul, and it restands a column, and it can be pretty vital in the times that you need it in order to win the game. And it's just overall a really good card, and it helps fetch out like units that you soul charge, like Purple Trapezes and your 8k, which can just generally be good, and it has really cool art. And it's a 7k. And then we have only 3 8Ks, and then the reason only 3 is because I'm already having trouble finding space, but 3 works fine for me, I guess. And then I run 4 Purple Trapezes because she's the 9K of the deck, and she helps set up really nice columns, and it's just added pressure. Chances are, if you're playing like a Kagero or an Arakami deck, you should definitely take these out first, and then the deck just kind of falls apart. Moving on to the grade 2 lineup, I have only 2 Crimson Beasts, which are required to be into the soul in order to make Purple Trapezes 9k, which if she's in the soul, she gains 3k and she becomes a 20k column like this, and it's really good. It's really, really good. So I'm hoping to get 2 more of her, and then I'd probably replace some other cards, other of the grade 2 lineup. Only run 2 Dancing Princess of the Night Sky because it's really all you need. You only have 2, so chances are if you draw this, it's basically like drawing this and putting it into the soul. I would hardly ever ride her though. If you can, avoid riding these 2 because riding these 2 suck. Aquaforce and like Kagero and like any other aggressive deck will just beat the crap out of you because you're 8k.
Spike Brothers.
Especially Spike Brothers. When that end comes out, oh my god. We run 4 of the Blue Dust copy, or 4 of the Hungry Khan, whichever one you want to call it. And whenever this unit hits, you soul charge 1. It can be useful to get that Crimson into the soul. It also just generates more cards in soul for 1 specific tech card. Then we run 4 of the 10k. He's really just in there for defense and for riding for the grade 2 stage of the card fight. You really want to ride this over anything else in the deck. And then the grade 3 lineup, which is a little bit unorthodox, but I run one of these guys because he's really just a 10k and he lets you get Crimson into the Soul if you already haven't by that point, but have one in hand. So it's just like that one additional chance to get it in. And he gains 3k when he has a Crimson in Soul, so he can set up 21k columns with just the 8k booster behind it. 2 Roberts, I feel it's all you need in the deck, and he's basically like a CEO Amaterasu where you soul charge one and then you look at the top card. It can help you stack your triggers at the bottom of the deck. It can help you just do so much, and it's really, really great for the deck. I prefer Pharah, but this is definitely a good and other option. And he's got a Mega Blast where you put all of your opponents, I think, grade 1. You put all their grade 1 or less into the soul, so chances are you're never really going to use that effect. And then one of the most explosive cards in the deck, this is Silver Thorn Dragon Decay, or the Cure, however you want to pronounce it. Her effect reads Limit Break 4, Counterblast 3. You can call out one of each unit, one of each grade from the soul, so she's really explosive, and she gains, you gain 3k as Vanguard for each one you call out. So while this card is really explosive, it should be used as a game ender, not necessarily as a standalone deck. I don't think she can really function as a standalone deck since you have to put so many more resources into soul charging rather than like setting up columns, which can be more detrimental to you, because I feel like Pale Moon plus off of soul swapping and being able to generate advantage through continuous attacks or high-powered attacks in Rearguard and Vanguard. So, and lastly, the 3 grade 3s. I run 2 of these. These are the 2k attackers. When they attack the Vanguard, they gain 2k, and then this is the 2k booster. He's really good. I don't know if I really want to switch these out. I'd probably run 2 of these and then 1 of him, because he can be, like, if you're playing a cross-ride deck and then they get like 2 triggers, this guy can't really hit anything. Like, if he attacks a rearguard, that's just 19. Assuming you have a turquoise behind, but if you have this guy and he swings, it's 21. I mean, situationally, they both have good uses, but overall, they're both really good cards. The only thing is this is a promo, and then this is a Pack 7 card, so this can be a little bit harder to find. And that's the profile, guys.